So far, so good, and we've got some work going into the kettle now.
How long do you think we can keep this going?
Well, as long as the band can keep playing, hopefully they'll play long enough to brew the beer.
It's Brew Day in Nashville, and James, Martin, and Laura from Tennessee Brewworks are just about ready to get the sweet sound of the city into their music-powered, wood-aged Session Saison.
Okay, boys, hit it.
I'll hold my tongue and let you dance around these broken bones I used to call my hands.
Oh, it's fluctuating a little bit.
I am a creature preaching to its habit, hoping that a heartbreak wasn't in the plan. But what if
Hey, it worked! Power's on.
Temperature's looking good. Got some amazing music in the background. Let's mash in. I think this is a really nice base. We've got flaked wheat, some rye, and some barley.
It's bizarre, but in Tennessee, you can't make beer over 6.2%.
6.25% is our limit, so we're a little reserved, but our flavor profile will always be there.
What happens if you make a beer at 8%? What do they call it?
Moonshine.
If it's above 6.25, we just distill it.
And then they lock you in jail.
Yeah.
How long do you think we can keep this going?
Well, as long as the band can keep playing, hopefully they'll play long enough to brew the beer.
So far, so good, and we've got some work going into the kettle now. We're adding a second pump to the load, and as soon as we did that, the lights started flashing.
Losing power.
Guys, more, faster.
Set the kettle pretty much at volume. Let's kill the pumps and stop the sparge.
All right.
To the ultimate Nashville beer.
It's nice and sweet.
All the wheat, give it a nice kind of smooth backbone. Then the rye will give it a little bit of pepperiness in there as well.
And what are we using for the bittering hops?
We're using some Super Galena.
Doesn't have too much the piney resinous flavors of some US hops, more on the fruity side with some darker fruit notes in there too. Could be perfect for this saison.
Absolutely. Let's make sure we treat those yeast right so that they can produce all the alcohol we need. And that's zinc and magnesium. We're also gonna add some Irish moss.
What's that going to do?
This will help to clarify the beer and make it crystal clear.
Can I taste it?
Well, sure.
So this is...
It's like sushi.
Oh yeah, it is little bits of seaweed.
Be careful, there might be a couple shells in there.
It is actually seaweed. Amazing.
So, all right. Since we're so late in the boil, we have some nice aromatic flavoring hops to add. These are our crystal hops. Very good for a saison.
And one of the most traditional old-fashioned American hops as well. So we've got one final ingredient to add, and is this Tennessee sage?
It is.
You're always better to soften the petals before you throw it in.
It just opens up all those aromatics. You've got to give it a little...
Definitely.
Thank you.
It perfectly pairs with the woody flavor. We'll go ahead and drop it in and start the transfer.
Let's steep it in.
Yeah. David!
Look what I got you here.
Oh my goodness.
That is beautiful, David. Not only are we going to ferment the beer and age it on the guitar, it's actually got a special guitar case carboy as well. So Laura, there's two different types of wood in here. There's the poplar that makes the body, and then the neck's made out of maple. So that'll add a little bit of texture to the beer as well.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, last song. Make it a good one.
She was live.
Coming through, James.
There we go.
Curls of coffee.
The wort's coming through. They've got an amazing light saison wort filling up, and it's gently cascading over the wood.
You don't know just how close.
It's pretty cold in here.
Oh, cold, very cold. Maybe too cold, yeah, your flows. There you go.
Come on, guys, more.
It seems to be watertight as well. We've got nothing leaking. It's
I'm pretty sure this won't be the first time a Jeff Sen guitar's been completely covered in beer. I guess we can tell the guys to stop playing. 8 hours of non-stop jamming. Guys, let's get a beer.
These are quite lucky to be in here.
Guys,
Thanks so much
Oh
for your
my
help.
gosh.
Done.
We did it.
This is unreal.
So this has to be the most rock and roll beer ever made.
I think everyone deserves a beer.
We need some liquid.
Well, guys, the beer and music, the ultimate Nashville beer.
Cheers.
We wanted to make the ultimate Music City Nashville beer. How do you think we did in that mission?
Music City, y'all brought it. It's there.
It's a little woody, but I feel like I taste the sage more than I do wood.
And can you taste the music that it was brewed with?
I feel the love.
So if you to compare the flavors in this beer to a famous American musician, who would you compare it to?
Dolly Parton.
So this is the Dolly Parton of beer.
Yeah, robust.